by Gnanmanjari Modern School. As you know students that we have completed 1 to 5 unit and some of the revision topic we have also done. So today I am going to start that topic number 6 means that unit number 6, and it is about effects of the British rule in India. So this is very interesting unit. In this unit we will learn that how this what were the effects of British rule in India, how it is affected in social life, how it is affected in industrial life, and how it is affected in economy of the India. So this is unit number 6, page number 32. Okay, I am reading that first paragraph. Aruna was reading the newspaper in the morning while her daughter Purva was sitting beside her and doing her homework. Aruna read loudly, "Revolution in Libya." Hearing this, Purva asked, "Why do people revolt?" Aruna answered, "When the needs of people are not satisfied and people face economic crisis, they revolt." So here we have the conversation between Aruna and his daughter Purva. So Aruna loudly read from the newspaper that revolution in Libya. So hearing this, Purva said, "Why do people revolt?" So Aruna answered, "When the needs of the people are not satisfied and people face economic crisis, at that time they revolt." So generally here Aruna is right. When the need of or necessity of the people are not satisfied, at that time people starts the revolt, means they just starts opposing everything. In our country also, during the British rule, the condition of the people was very bad and resulted in a revolt. So this chapter is for British rule and the effects of British rule in India. So when this Britisher came to India, at that time people were not happy with the rules and regulation and all the things and all the rules and condition of Britishers. So people started revolting that British rule. People was very bad and resulted in revolt, and they started revolt. Let me tell you about the life of the Indians at that time. So in this unit, students, we will learn that how people reacted at British rule. Secondly, how they revolted. Means how they revolted. Means they means here people of India. How that people of India started or begin revolt at the opposite of that British rule. So this is the prime topic of this. Okay, second paragraph I am reading. Please keep the book with you so that you can understand each and every line very easily. India was economically prosperous till the 18th century. So if we go back and if we talk about the 18th century, students, so up to 18th century, India was very prosperous in economic condition. The anarchy that followed the death of Aurangzeb too could not weaken it, and that mishap, or we can say accident or anarchy of death of Aurangzeb couldn't even affect on the economy of that India. It has been admitted that by historians across the world that the industries, production techniques and the organization of trade in India were unmatched at that time. It means India was on high point or at peak point when at the time of 18th century, means no one was there to compete India economically, in industry, in socially, means everything was going smoothly and India was facing that golden time, we can say that. The same country India became poor and bankrupt during nearly 200 years of the British rule. But if we compare that 18th century with this British rule, so totally that is totally opposite. India became bankrupt and the condition of the time of British rule. It became country that supplied raw material to the factories in England and offered a large market of the finished product of factory in England. And which kind of country it became? So it became the country which provided raw material to other country and to the England. So that kind of country India became. So if we talk about the keywords of these two paragraphs, so first is only introductory paragraph, student. But if we talk about the second paragraph, so the keywords for second paragraphs are, I am writing here, India prosperous in 18th century. No one could match with it. British rule made India poor and bankrupt. Supplied raw material to the factories of England. So these are the keyword for paragraph number 2. Let me explain it. See, here that 18th century and the British rule situation is compared here. India was very prosperous at the time of 18th century. No one could match with it. Means no one could compete India economically, socially or industrially. British rule made India poor and bankrupt. But after what happened? Britishers came to rule India and those Britishers just made Indian people or country India poor and bankrupt. And it became the country which supplied raw material to the factories of England. So that was the situation of India during that rule of Britishers. Please note down this, students. After that we will go for another topic. Please note down. Okay, next topic is condition of peasants and agriculture during the British rule. Peasant means here farmers. So we are talking about the condition of farmer and condition of agriculture during the British rule. Means what was the condition of farmer and what was the condition of this agricultural field during Britishers were there in India. Let's see. The British got a new opportunity to increase their income after the acquisition of the Diwan rights. That is rights to collect the land revenue of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. So when Britishers got that right to collect land revenue, that is known as Diwani rights. So they became very powerful and they were increasing their income from India when they got that right of collecting revenue from Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. So if here we have that Diwani rights means Diwani rights, it is known as rights to collect revenue, and that the Britishers got of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. They started exploiting peasants to earn more revenue, and as a result the peasants became poor. So now what was the trick of Britishers? They just started exploiting those farmers, and because of that those farmers became very poor. Already they were already poor, but after this Diwani rights or rights to collect revenue, that exploitation of farmers were being continued by the Britishers, and as a result those farmers became poorer. Many times the peasants had to sell their jewelry to pay the revenue. Now that was the tragic situation of farmers, that many times what had to do for the farmers is farmer had to just sell their or give their jewelry to pay that revenue. A large number of peasants had to borrow money from the money lenders and consequently fell into a debt trap. So what happened? The situation was actually very much tragic. They had to borrow some money from the land, from that money lenders, and consequently what happened? This led them to the money debt. Farmers lost their lives and agriculture suffered in many regions of India. And because of this, farmers were not happy with their life and they just lost their life. Some farmers committed suicide and some was just lost their lives. And because of this whole process, that agriculture suffered a lot. Means they were not able to pay attention on their field of agriculture. Moreover, Bengal witnessed a terrible famine in the year 1970 CE, in which lakhs of the people died of starvation. Or to add the fuel into fire, the thing happened that in 1770 that there was a famine in Bengal, and because of that many people died of starvation. So this was the terrific or dangerous situation of farmers during the rule of Britishers. First you note down this, after that I can draw that whole picture of farmers. Please note down this. Okay students, so this is the information about condition of peasants and agriculture. Now I will draw that whole we can say process, how that Indian farmers became poorer, more poor. So that was this is the topic, that condition of Indian farmer during British rule. So got revenue collection right. Because of this, what happened? They just exploits farmers. Because of that, they earned more revenue from farmers. As a result, what happened? Farmers became poorer. Now what happened exactly is, because of this revenue collection right, those Britishers got, they just many times what happens, they sold, farmers sold their jewelry for paying revenue, and sometimes what happened, they had to borrow money from money lenders, and as a result they fell into a debt trap. So this is happened, then this is the condition of the Indian farmer during the British rule. Now what happened? This is our main topic, that is Britishers came to India and they got that revenue collection right. Because of that, they started exploiting farmers and they started earning more revenue. Because of that, our farmer became very poor and they started selling their jewelry, and they started borrowing money from money lender, and this way they fell into a trap. And these whole things, because of, as a result, consequently, what happened? Because of these, farmers lost their lives as well as land. So this is the condition of farmers when this Britisher came to India and started collecting revenue from farmers. Please note down this. This is the easy way to understand this whole process. Please note down this, student. This is the only information of first paragraph, student. To add fuel into fire, nature also played very terrific role. That in 1770 there was a famine in Bengal and many people died because of starvation. Now second paragraph from page number 32 I am reading. Governor General Lord Cornwallis enforced permanent settlement act in order to collect revenue. Now here we have that Lord Cornwallis and who just entered order to collect revenue. As per this act, the company fixed the revenue on an annual basis. The zamindars, that is landlords, were given the permanent rights of land and revenue collection. So here the zamindar played very crucial role, and zamindars were given the permanent rights of land and revenue collection from the farmers. This is how the class of landlord loyal to the company was created. And this way what happened, those zamindars or those landlords became very loyal to the company. This act also ensured the income of company. Against this, the peasant who worked hard in the hot sun to cultivate the land and grow crops were exploited. So as a result, what happened? The situation of farmers were not good, and they worked very hard in this hot sun and that to cultivate their land. But as a result or consequently, the situation was, farmers were exploited by the zamindars as well as that of Britishers by taking revenue from them. So if we write keywords about that, so that Permanent Settlement Act. Ordered by Governor General Lord Cornwallis. The zamindars were given rights of collecting that. They became loyal to the company. The company got benefit from this act. And at last, the farmers were exploited by the zamindars and by Britishers too. Please note down this, students. This is the key points for second paragraph. Now if we talk about the social effect of this situation, so that is our next topic. This is the situation of Indian farmer while Britishers came to India to rule India, and while they ordered that revenue collection. Now effect on social life. What happened in the society when Britishers came? Let's see. Warren Hastings, the person who was given the job of collecting revenue, was known as collector. He also performed the function of a judge. The British system of administration destroyed our ancient system of self-rule. So there was a system of Gram Panchayat in village area. So when this Warren Hastings came for collecting revenue, he was appointed as a collector and he was functioning the work of judge even. And because of this, what happened? The ancient system of self-rule was destroyed. In the ancient times, every village was like a small republic. Gram Panchayat handled the administration of the entire village. These panchayats were like the backbone of the self-rule in our country. So it was the time of when Gram Panchayat was there, and Gram Panchayat solved all the problems and difficulty of people of village. But this Warren Hastings just destroyed that system of self-rule, and which that Gram Panchayat were like backbone of the self-rule, means people got their all the problems solved with the help of this Gram Panchayat, and that was destroyed by Warren Hastings. These institutions of local self-rule stood their ground even during the times of foreign inventions and Sultanate period, but were destroyed due to the administrative policies of British. So when Sultanate reign was there, Sultanate period was there in India, at that time even this Gram Panchayat was ruling very effectively. But at the entry of this administration policy of Britisher in India, those Britishers started ruling their rules and conditions and companies rule over the people, and this way this Gram Panchayat system was destroyed. The policy of social reforms by the company made people feel insecure and suspicious. So that policy of social reform which was introduced by the company, people became suspicious about that. Means they were not getting any kind of benefit through that policy, and they were insecure. They were feeling insecure and suspicious with the intention of this company's policy. They felt that the government was trying to convert them into Christianity. So that doubt was there in people's mind. They were thinking that this company was intended to convert their religion, with people's religion. Means they had that doubt that this company convert them into Christianity and destroy the Indian culture and religion forever. And they doubt, means those village people had doubt that that company will destroy that Indian culture and religion forever. People believed that the Indian social system was deliberately undermined and in the railways and military. An order was passed in Agra, and even India had to salute the British. So there was a rule that every Indian had to salute British people. If it was not done, it was considered a crime, and that was liable for punishment. And if any person did not salute to any British people, so that person was killed, and that was taken as that legal right, and that person was punished. As a result, there was a widespread sentiment of anger and hatred for the British among the Indians. So Indians started hating that British company, and they were full of anger in this because of these Britishers. So this is the effect of social life on British rule. And if we write the keyword, so Warren Hastings collected destroyed system of self-rule Gram Panchayat was destroyed policy of social reform convert of Christianity Indian had to salute British, and otherwise punishment was there. So this way, these Britishers affected society of India. Please note down this, student. This is the condition of society, and Now it's time to give you homework, student, and your today's homework is you have to write the condition of farmers during British rule. So this is the topic of the condition of farmer in British rule and social condition. We will meet again in next video and discuss other topics. Till then, take care. Bye.